Rapid eye movement. Rapid eye movement.
Okay, so it's first thing in the morning. I've got a late shift to do today, so the daily news is coming to you early. Gonna do this slightly differently today. I'm not going to do a trawl through my press releases. What I'm going to do is talk briefly about the Sony motion controller and compare it a bit to Project Natal, and then in a separate video which I'll post up screenshots and some videos that have come out in press releases this morning, and you can enjoy those and have a nice day whilst I'm slaving away at the hospital. So, moving on to what we're doing in this video. I had a request from an old uni mate. He's a subscriber to the channel, Suki Sonic, and he asked if I could look into the technology that Sony are releasing in sort of response to Project Natal. Basically what they're releasing is the motion controller. This works in partnership with the PlayStation Eye and allows users to interact within a world using a controller and the PSI, and basically the PSI picks up the movements from this controller. It's set up to pick up a sensor on the end of the controller. When you watch the video, which I'll link to at the end of this little vid, you'll see it's basically a plastic wand with a table tennis ball on the end, but that table tennis ball is picked up by the PlayStation Eye, which then interprets it and places it in the world. This is quite clever. It picks up this motion and allows you to basically fully interact. You can use weapons, you can draw, you can paint, you can place objects. It has an awful lot of scope. Now, there is a problem with this. It was scheduled for release this month, but Sony have not released it. They've delayed it. The reason they gave is because there is no software available yet that can fully utilize this technology. In my mind, they've shot themselves in the foot, because they're now saying for the fall of this year. And what else comes out the fall of this year? Project Natal. Now, Project Natal, I did say to people if they were interested or didn't know about it, go look it up. But I'll give you a brief overview. Project Natal basically is a completely controller-free environment. You don't have to sit there with your Xbox controller in your hand to play video games. You can actually go that step further and not use it to even control the Xbox. It can all be done through gesture and sound. I've linked the video for Natal at the end of this as well, so you can take a look at both. Weigh them up. Decide for yourselves which you think will work better. But Natal, basically, I mean, it will respond to everything. It has facial recognition, so when I walk in front of it, it will recognise me, and then when my girlfriend walks in front of it, it will recognise her and know to play games a lot easier. But still, there's a big difference between the two, because obviously Microsoft have just gone, yeah, let's throw controllers out the window. Let's just have this all done on voice and gesture. Sony went, no, we think you still need to have a controller. There's certain things that you need something in your hand, and as you'll see from the video, one of the things they demonstrate is firing a gun, which in my mind, I think they're right. You do need that something. You can't just point two fingers at a screen and basically go bang bang. It doesn't really work the same. You need something where you're pulling a trigger. It just gives that realism back. But I will see. We don't know until this technology comes out. Average Joe gamer is not going to know which one works better. I'm still leaning more towards Natal, basically because I've seen some of the pattern artwork for the PlayStation 3 motion controller, and it looks a bit ghetto, to be honest. And I know I sound really wrong saying ghetto, but it just doesn't look right at all. It still looks like someone got a couple of wands with ping pong balls on the end and taped them together. But apparently the ones that are available to see aren't the only ones that have been submitted. There are other controllers that have been submitted, so we'll see. I don't know. But obviously there's going to be a big battle. I sound a bit like Jar Jar Binks there. There's going to be a big battle, but still, there's going to be a big battle now because Sony have delayed. Because they've delayed, they're going to have to fight Xbox. They're going to have to fight Natal. And in all fairness, I've got a sneaky suspicion that Natal will win, just because Sony have obviously shot themselves in the foot by not having the software available for the new controllers and having to delay. That always puts people off. It's happened in the past that things weren't ready for when technology was, or software is ready but the technology got delayed. It never ends well for the company that does this. So we'll see. Anyhow, I've been prattling on for going on 6 minutes now. Have a look at both the videos at the end of this one. Look at the motion control, look at Natal, decide for yourself, post comments of what you think, and enjoy the screenshots and videos I'm going to post up, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Happy trails.
Rapid eye movement. Rapid eye movement.